The Weed of the Week brought to you by Show Me Shortline and the Richiger Flexigrain Storage System.
Affordable, flexible storage is here. Richiger R-Series bagger and unloader from Show Me Shortline. Maximize your profits with adaptable storage and management. Reduce storage costs and gain a competitive edge by selling at the right time. Visit us online at showmeshortline.com.
Our Weed of the Week is one of my favorites from growing up. I would get excited when I would see this weed because it was a tough one to pull and it really made Brian strain. That was kind of fun.
You know, I hate it, Aaron, when you say you've got a favorite weed out
Oh,
there.
it was
How
great.
can you have a favorite weed?
Because when we'd be out walking soybeans, for example, I'd see a great big cocklebur and I'd just move over a couple of rows. And pretty soon Brian would say, well, what's going on? And he'd move over a couple of rows and sure enough, he'd run right into that great big one that I knew was going to be a big strain for him.
I actually like
See, that's how you got strong. That's how you got strong.
I like pulling cockleburs. Built the muscles up a little bit when I was a kid. But anyway, with cockleburs, they aren't so much of a problem anymore. They used to be a problem when we were kids, but now we've got lots of good control options. The big thing in terms of identification of cocklebur, it's really pretty simple. A lot of times you'll see some spots on the stem, and you're going to see a great big burr later on. Also,
well, the plant doesn't just have one stalk, like sunflowers often have just one main stalk. It's going to get a little bit bushier than that. It's going to have several stalks coming up from the ground.
okay, let's talk about how to control it starting corn.
Well, in corn, it's really easy. There's some great options like Status, for example. Callisto, Loudus are fantastic. Hornet does a nice job.
And
even
pre-emerge.
Bucktrell does
How
a
about
good job.
pre-emerge? What are you going to do?
Well, pre-emerge, you could use some things like Balance Flex,
Python.
something that has some Lumax or Callisto in it, but I really prefer those products used post.
Okay, soybeans, what are you going to do?
Well, in soybeans, Cocklebur's easy as well. I really like Pursuit and Raptor. They do a nice job. If it's really hot and humid, Basagran will do a nice job for you. First Rate's good on Cockleburs. There's quite a few choices.
Okay, and Roundup is still pretty good on cockleburs, even at the normal rate. And how about wheat to finish up?
Well, in wheat, Wide Match, some Wolfpack. And,
Husky would be my preference. That's probably what I would pick rather than the
well,
Wide Match
I think
or the-
Husky's going to be the best, but really any of those products are going to do a nice job.
Well, once again, our Weed of the Week is Cocklebur. Get it stopped on your farm before it takes your yield. That's it for this week's Weed of the Week. Stay tuned. Iron Talk is coming up next.